A ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Tatum buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Screen coming. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Horford. Tucker to Harden. Has a look. James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Marcus Smart. And a 2 for Al Horford getting to the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's James Harden once again. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, had him going there for a second. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. Harden matched up with Derek White. James Harden, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Tatum. The jumper's off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Jaylen Brown. And draws the foul.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots. A career 65% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sixers have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Harden to Embiid. Turns and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Marcus Smart. To Horford. Big finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Harden. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Horford. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Harden. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper stays out. To Harden. Great feed. Sets it up. Wide open look. Won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Oops. He missed the first one. No good. Missed them both. Boston with the basketball. Tatum shot misses. To Tobias Harris. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Griffin. Oh, had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And it's rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nice finish at the rim.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Here's Harden with the rock. To Tobias Harris. James Harden trying to cash in. He connects with the step back. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Harden with it up top. Down 5. Has a chance. Harden shot won't go down. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot, man.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Doesn't have the touch. No good. And the basket good at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Harden. Won't go down. To Griffin. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Harden send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
New blood coming in for both sides. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. It's Harden. Tatum grabs the board.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Harden. Layup goes down. Well done.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer, it's Harden with the rebound. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Redick. Here comes the screen. J.J. Redick. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No, don't see the read. Be the read.
To Brogdon. Nothing going here on that drive. Horford. To Brogdon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Malcolm Brogdon is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Sixers control it. Celtics come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
J.J. Redick. He's 2 for 2 now.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. Curling inside. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Mike Muscala sends it away. Al Horford snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Redick. Fires the three. That's how you defend. Gets it in the right corner to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 3 in this first half.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Redick. To Brogdon. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Whoa! What a finish! Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Oh, defender pulling the chair. Celtics have it. To Brown, down low. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Redick. J.J. Redick. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Here comes the screen. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Shot by Brown off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. Takes stock of the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Harden to Tobias Harris. Redick to Embiid. Knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, had him going there for a second. Tobias Harris swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. Ball's controlled by Boston. Derek White. Harden's on him. Tatum. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Jaylen Brown. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Harden goes to the right side to Tobias Harris. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. To Jaylen Brown. From long range, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.